Training hard enough is the single most important thing that will cause your muscles to grow. In this video I'm going to show you how to know that you're training hard enough and how to train harder. So let's go. Here's how to know that you have trained hard enough. And why is that important? Because let's say there's a certain level of training intensity that will cause muscle growth. Until you hit that level, that specific level that your body has, all your efforts are going in vain, right? If you don't hit this specific level, you're just going to sweat a little, maybe burn like 17 calories or something like that, and you will feel good about yourself, but a month later you'll look in the mirror, no changes, you will feel bad, you're not going to the gym anymore. Here's how to know you're training hard enough. DOMS, or muscle fever, right? Your muscles will hurt. If you train hard enough, the next day or 2 days after, if you have DOMS, you know, okay, I trained hard enough, and it's great also because it tells you which muscles you've actually hit. If you're trying to hit chest, but you experience DOMS in your shoulders, you know that you have to change your form a little. So there are 4 major conditions that will dictate the training capacity and the capacity that your body is capable of. I'm going to show them to you. So the first condition is sleep. You have to be well rested in order to train hard. I don't have to tell you that, right? You already know it. But here's something that will help you. If you lie to yourself when you had like 5 hours of sleep in a night and you're exhausted, right? If you lie to yourself in your own mind and you tell yourself that you actually were rested and you had a good sleep, even though you slept for 5 hours, your mind will actually start to believe that and you will have more energy throughout the day. I know that I read that somewhere, or I saw it at some science guy, maybe Andrew Huberman, I don't know. I won't search for it. Try it, lie to yourself that you're well rested. If it works, you have nothing to lose. Why not lie to yourself if it helps you, right? So the second thing is about food. Don't eat before going to the gym. Eat 1 hour before, or 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes before going to the gym. Why is that? If you go to the gym, but your body is still digesting with the food, a part of your brain and the energy and everything will be focused on actually digesting the food, so you just won't be able to train hard enough. So what I learned through my own experience is that it's better to train on an empty stomach than to eat and then go to the gym. The third thing on the list that will dictate the training capacity of your body is to stay hydrated and how hydrated you are throughout the day. So that means you have to drink at least 2 liters of water every day. And how to know that you are hydrated enough is actually the color of your pee. The more yellowish it is, the more water you need in your system. The fourth thing is pre-workout. Drink caffeine before hard workouts. Maybe not all of them. I personally like to drink before all of them because it's way more fun that way, and I can train harder. Maybe you should do the same if you want to go to hit your goals, but be careful about the hours that you actually take the caffeine, because you don't want to ruin your sleep before that. It's a better payoff if you sleep well but you train a little worse. I like white monster, maybe coffee, whatever it is for you. And the secret tip that I told you guys about is emotional transmutation, or controlled aggression. So what is that? You take trauma from your life, or anger, or a strong negative, quote unquote negative, because there are no such thing as negative emotions, but you take that event that causes pain inside you and you transform that into anger. You feel that, you tap into it, and then you take that emotion and use it as fuel. And after that, after you tap into it, you leave it. This is actually a thing. I use that sometimes, but not every workout because it's actually exhausting. But doing this is actually great. It feels great. You train so hard. And I feel like you kind of heal trauma as well that way. You should try it. You should find out a video about that on the internet that tells you more about it if you're interested. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. That's it. Bye.